I've got you here. Can we just talk about this for a minute? What does it actually mean? And let's just be clear that GLP-1s are a hormone. There's something that's in our body. I'm not the doctor, you are.
That's right.
So correct me. But it's something that's happening in our bodies, and we begin to it begins to dwindle at some point. And so that's what we're replacing. Is that how we look at it?
That's absolutely right. And it in our own bodies, it lasts for a very short time, right? So I have to say, I have a very strong point of view on this because my point of view has there's been an arc and it's come from here to here. I think when we were first seeing Ozempic, I was very worried about the rapid weight loss, what that meant, the pancreatitis, sort of the downstream effects, right? Being a clinical researcher, my take is, nothing's for free and medication shouldn't be looked at as just, given to everyone. There are side effects that we need to think about. And so I was concerned about what was happening. What I like about GLP-1s is that we have been using them for over 20 years, right? On diabetic patients, but we have a lot of information on them, so that is very helpful, provides a lot of safety for us and guardrails, right? And I think the other thing to think about is sometimes in America, we're go big or go home, and that doesn't necessarily work with medications, right? And so if we think about the definition of personalized care, right, we want a measurable outcome, which for my patients is this decreased inflammation, bringing down their cholesterol, bringing down their hemoglobin A1C, which is a predictor of diabetes, right? And time, right? We have both those things. Microdosing in very small dosages, and when I mean microdosing, I'm talking about like 1 milligram, where the starting dose of Zepbound is 2.5 milligrams. I have seen tremendous results without the side effects, without the nausea, the fatigue, constipation, the GI effects, right? And so I want people to know that, a lot of times when there's medication, like if you have an infection, you're not going to microdose an antibiotic on it because you don't have the time. You don't want to end up in the hospital with sepsis, right? But in this situation, we're not in a rush. We have the time. So let's see how your body reacts to it.